Welcome back, everybody, to SJG Perspective. Today, I want to touch on an article that talks about a imam in Dearborn, Michigan, that praises Soleimani's actions of bringing fear on the U.S. and says killing him was heinous and cowardly. So before we do that, though, before we talk about this wonderful, wonderful American citizen that is just so loves America so much, before we do that, could you please share this video out on your social medias and make sure you like it? And then also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the bell notification and follow me on Parler, BitChute, and D Live also at SJG Perspective. Please do that because it could come a day where I'm not here anymore, and that's where I'll be. So, this article coming from Big League Politics. If I could roll up again. Dearborn Imam praises Soleimani for bringing fear to the U.S., calling his killing a cowardly and heinous act. What a wonderful guy this guy is. How is this dude allowed to breathe American air? Like, why are you here if you hate America so much? If you're so glad he brought fear and killing a terrorist was his heinous and cowardly act, why do we allow these kind of people in America? I don't understand that. I get it if you're free speeching and you're disagreeing with politics or whatnot, but if you're here, it's because you love America, not because you're glad some terrorist piece of poop brought great fear into the hearts of America and that's a good thing. That's not a good thing. And if you praise that, I don't think you should be here. I think your citizenship should be revoked and you should be shipped out. Go to a place that loves that hates America, that chants death to America. Go hang out there because you just would be happier. Don't you think you'd be happier there than living in America, of which you obviously hate? Iraq American Sheikh Ibrahim Kazerooni praised deceased Iranian General Qassem Soleimani in a sermon on January 3rd, following his assassination by a U.S. drone strike, calling him a martyr for Islam and a warrior against U.S. imperialism. Kazerooni gave his anti-American sermon from the Islamic Center of America in Dearborn, Michigan, last week after Soleimani was deposed. He called the killing of Soleimani a cowardly and heinous act performed at the behest of Israel and Saudi Arabia. He led a prayer for Soleimani and claimed that Iran-linked militia leader brought hope to the marginalized and hatred and fear to the enemies of Islam, particularly the United States. He credited Soleimani for protecting the Assad government in Syria from American and Zionists, destabilizing attempts against the regime. Kazerooni also spread a conspiracy theory that ISIS in Iraq was the extended arm of American foreign policy, and credited Soleimani for ousting ISIS from Iraq as well. He also cited Islamic teaching about martyrdom in reference to Soleimani, and issued an ominous statement of sorts about retribution. Let's wait and see what happens next, Kazerooni said. Dearborn is a notorious haven for radical Islam, and the former home of Henry Ford has grown into one of the biggest enclaves of Muslims within the U.S. Islam watchdog Pamela Geller reported on a large rally of Dearborn Muslims calling for the eradication of the state of Israel last year. We don't point our fingers at the current idiot in the White House, but all of the criminals and terrorists who held his position before him. One speaker at the rally said, "There is no doubt that not only will we witness the liberation of Palestine, but, Allah willing, we are going to play an active role in it with our own hands," he added. Until we fight, struggle, and resist against the enemy, indifferent to materialistic calculations, and until we stop relying upon America, Britain, and Saudi Arabia, and whoever else to solve the problem, until we start relying upon Allah, this problem will not be solved. This cancer will not be removed, and Palestine will not be liberated, the speaker said, referring specifically to the destruction of Israel. Right down the road from Dearborn is Detroit, where Islamo-socialist Congresswoman Rashid Tlaib spreads hatred of American values. Michigan is slowly slipping into Sharia, and Kazerooni anti-American eulogy is far from uncommon in this infamous Dearbornistan. That's funny. To me, I don't get it. I don't understand. Sharia's got no place in America. And if that offends you, you think that offends you because I speak out against Sharia. Sharia law has got zero damn right in America. Absolutely shouldn't be here. It's incompatible with the Constitution. It's incompatible with America freedom. It's incompatible with what makes America great. It's incompatible with that. And it should not be here. If you love Sharia, if you love that, if that's the level of Islam you practice, then and the mode of Islam you practice, that you are a great believer in Sharia law, go somewhere that likes it. We don't like it here. It's not compatible here, and it shouldn't be here. And if you're preaching hate about taking America down from a pulpit here in America, you shouldn't be here either. And you can call me a bigot, you can call me a racist. It has nothing to do with bigotry, has nothing to do with racism. It has everything to do with if you believe in the Constitution, if you believe in the values of America, then great, you're American. Stay here, prosper, take part, contribute. But if you are for the tearing down of America and replacing it with some ancient ass, backward ass religion and practices, and you're calling for the active destruction of America, get the F out. We don't need you. We don't want you. First boat, get them out of here. Just ship them the hell out of here. Anyways, without fear or animus, which really I'm not angry, I'm just telling the truth. It's SJG Perspective. Until next time, don't forget to like this video, share it out, and subscribe. All right, guys, have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.